Hi, it's Barry Myers. We are back. You believe it's already February? It seems like it was just Christmas. And before that, we were talking about turkeys, and we were talking about Halloween. We were talking about summer camp, which we will talk about today. But welcome back. February's coming up. I want to talk about a couple events. I'm going to give you a quick tennis tip, a mental tip. I'm kind of reiterate what I said last week. Is the more you hear, the more you're going to believe. So first is our Valentine's Mixer. It's one of our most popular events of the year, but unfortunately, we're on a wait list already. We can take 44. We've got 5 on a wait list. It's February 15th. We start at 8:30 in the morning. The tennis starts at 9, 8:30. There's breakfast. Tennis from 9 to 12-ish. And then we have a nice lunch courtside, maybe a couple adult beverages. And it's just a great day. And anyway, if you're interested, you can email me at bmyers@heathrowcc.com. bmyers, like the rum, heathrowcc.com. And we'll put you on a wait list because when I start calling to confirm people a couple days before the event, I may get some dropouts and be able to fill in because we want to try to keep it at 44. Men's League, we're starting up again February 3rd. February 3rd, we're starting up. It's right around the corner. We had a great league last year in the fall league, and this will be winter ball. It'll run from February through May. So February 3rd, if you're interested, once again, bmyers@heathrowcc.com, and we'll get you signed up. Like I said, we play on Monday nights. We start at 6:15. You play a set with everybody on the court. The guys go over to Legacy, have a couple adult beverages. We have pizza and wings and so forth brought in. So February 3rd, if you're interested, I can still take guys. I've got a lot of guys signed up, but I can still take guys. Okay, Spring Fling 225. It's our 34th year of Spring Fling. Do you believe that? So I just want to give you the dates for Spring Fling. It's April 28th through May 2nd. That's a Monday through a Friday. It's one of our biggest events of the year. We have 128 players. It's great tennis. Hopefully beautiful weather like we're experiencing right now. Our sign-up day for Spring Fling is March 3rd. That is a Monday. We'll start taking the entries. I use the Align forms. We'll start taking the entries at 1 o'clock. And we'll also have our team uniform show going on at that time. What is the team uniform show? Well, the teams for next year are already purchasing their uniforms for the fall league that will start in September. We'll have vendors like Lucky and Love, Wilson. Wilson has really come up with some great tennis lines. We're going to talk about a new Wilson racket here in a few moments. Sophie Bella, Lucky and Love, the bubble skirts. They're the new big rage. We talked about those in the previous videos. So March 3rd is Spring Fling sign-up day. The actual tournament is April 28th through May 2nd. Okay? So if you need any information, you can email me once again at bmyers@heathrowcc.com. Okay, summer camp. Yeah, I know it's only February. We're out here by the pool overlooking the lake. Because this is where we spend some of our time during our tennis camp. Central Florida's most popular tennis camp. We have Coach Randy Louders back. The kids love Randy. He's been with me for over 30 years. But we start, the sign-up is already available. You can email me. You can also sign up online through the app. We start June 2nd and we go straight through to August 8th. Now, the week of the 4th of July, which we will have a mixer that day too, the 4th of July, but that's for another video, is prorated. I think the 4th of July, I believe, lands on a Friday. So we'll just go Monday through Thursday that week. But otherwise, it's June 2nd through August 8th, summer camp. I believe we're already talking about summer camp. Okay, now I want to talk to you. I'm just going to move over here, Patrick, and grab this new racket. It actually, the graphics here do glow in the dark. It's true. This is the new Wilson Clash. This is the Wilson Clash 100. There's a 108. There's a Pro that's a little heavier. I've got the 100 right here. This is a softer racket. It has the flexibility of the old school wood rackets that I grew up on. I grew up with a Borg Bancroft, a Don A, and the Dunlop Maxfly. But these, where it flexes, is a softer feel. Okay, and that's the beauty of this thing. And it's just a beautiful racket. They actually have some orange strings that go in here that also glow in the dark. So it's a beautiful racket. You can get this in a pro shop. Remember, when we talk about anything in a pro shop, the bubble skirts and stuff like that, shoes, Wilson shoes, Maui Jim sunglasses like I'm wearing here, you do get member pricing. Okay, so this is the new Wilson Clash. All right, beautiful. And we have them in the shop. We have demos if you want to try them out. We still have the new Federer racket, which is the Roger Federer racket from Wilson that's selling extremely well. The Shift is what I use. The new blades are out. We've got you covered if you need a racket. Let's talk about tennis tips again. We kind of went over this last time. We want to talk about internal dialogue. This is more of a mental thing. How you speak to yourself during a match. It's very important. You have to stay in the moment. I know that sounds woo-hoo-ish, but it's very true. You've got to stay in a moment. If you lose a point, you let it go. You can talk about it afterwards at lunch, but you can't drive forward looking through the rearview mirror. And you can't think about the next point. It's the point at that present moment. And once you win or lose that next point, you move on. I've had people there go, what do I do? I'm nervous. Everybody's nervous. Just remember, your opponent is just as nervous as you are, okay? So one thing that we talked about last time, and I know this sounds crazy, but it's simple and it works, is make sure you're breathing. Because people get a little anxious, like when I used to first do these videos, and you don't breathe, everything tightens up because you're not breathing. Your feet get tight. So you want to make sure you're breathing. You want to keep your racket grip relaxed. So sometimes if you've had a bad point, sometimes to reset, it's take the racket out of your dominant hand. So you're not sitting there getting anxious, okay, and like this, because it's hard to hit the ball, especially with the modern strokes, which require a lot of wrist and so forth, if you're squeezing or choking the racket. The other thing is you got to make sure you're moving your feet. So we want to breathe, we want to keep our wrists relaxed, and we want to make sure our feet are energized. Otherwise, you're going to play tight, you're going to miss one ball and one ball after another, and then you start, the internal dialogue starts. And it's the questions you ask yourself. It's not why, it's what do I have to do to win? Why is for after the match. Because, and I believe I mentioned this in the last video, your mind, unfortunately, the human mind, because of fight or flight, if we put something negative in our head, it's going to go down a rabbit hole. I stink. I shouldn't be out here. My captain's going to think I'm not any good. Oh, my friends are going to think I'm going to stink. If you say why, that's what you're going to get. You're going to have every reason that's going to tell you that you're going to lose if you're in that state of mind. It's what do I have to do to win? What do I have to do? Maybe I've got to make sure I'm breathing and keeping my feet moving. Maybe I got to keep my wrists relaxed. Maybe I need to get to the net more. Maybe I need to lob more. Maybe I need to stay back more. What do you have to do to win? Those are the questions, empowering questions. What do I have to do to win? Okay? Because I know you're all winners. And just forget, if you do lose, one of my coaches used to tell me all the time, Barry, 50% of everybody that plays loses. Okay? So I hope to see you next time. I hope to see you at our Valentine's Mixer, which I know is on a wait list. Men's League, February 3rd. March 3rd is Spring Fling sign up. April 22nd through May 2nd is Spring Fling dates. And kids camp start June 2nd. We have ladies camps 1 week in June, 1 week in July, and August as well. Go through June 2nd, the kids camp, through August 8th. Okay? Hope to see you in March, and thanks for listening. And thank you for being a Heathrow member.